Hello, hello, and hello to all of my Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your Sunday message, but it may upload on Saturday. So, not trying to confuse anybody. This message is for the 12th of February through the 28th. Let's get right into your reading, Pisces. Let's go. So, Pisces, you're a water sign, right? And we are in coming up on, and we are starting to feel the effects of the last quarter moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is one of your sister signs, right? And then when we have a new moon, it's going to be a new moon in Pisces. So this can be quite an overwhelming time for my Pisces, especially if your MC or IC is Pisces and you are already walking in. I'm sorry, your calling or your purpose is in Pisces. It can be quite overwhelming. Like it's like the messages are booming loud. Like somebody is trying to get you to question whether you're actually walking in your purpose or not. So let's see if we can kind of sort of take it a little slow and try not to overwhelm you. Don't forget to load up on your water, your sacral chakra, music, all those things. Here we have the tower, the Queen of Wands, the Tower card, the Two of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. We also have the Princess of Swords and also the Princess of Pentacles. Let's get into it, Pisces. Let's go. Plus, I have, if you want the questions for preparing for this upcoming last quarter moon phase in Scorpio, it's in last Sunday's reading, okay? Because we're going to be talking about the questions preparing us for this new moon in your sign, Pisces. Let's go. Here we have the Queen of Wands. So I'm seeing somebody feeling happy, charismatic, and free. Here we have the Tower card. There could be a Scorpio or an Aries. Their energy could be just draining you. Just everything about their energy could be draining you. Here we have the Two of Swords. We also have the Queen of Swords. We also have the Princess of Swords. And we also have the Princess of Pentacles, right? So you could have Aries or Scorpio in your birth chart, but what I'm saying is that this is the Tower card is attached to Mars. Mars is the energy planet, right? So what's interesting about this is that we're currently feeling the effects of the last quarter moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is also ruled by Mars, just like Aries is ruled by Mars, but Scorpio is ruled by another planet, which is Pluto. So Scorpio has two ruling planets, and it's a generational planet. So it's the planet of death, rebirth. So somebody is not right now identifying. It could be this clear for you all, Pisces, and that's why I don't want you all to try to like check out emotion, like, okay, my mind is just going into overdrive and I'm just drained. It could be this clear for you all, Pisces, because you all are receivers by default. You could have a dream or download about somebody who is talking about you behind your back, and they may not have any access to you whatsoever. But it's almost like you can feel their energy, like it's just coming through loud, like somebody screaming in your, not screaming, but talking loudly in your ear, where it's like, oh my God, I can't believe people want certain things, to harm me that way, like. But I'm telling you, Pisces, you all are divinely protected. Your gifts are divinely protected. You don't have anything to worry about. Matter of fact, all of this swords energy right here lets me know that somebody is thinking about things, but it's like you're receiving information about conversations that are about going on, and you're also getting access to people's thoughts, Pisces. So again, try not to stress yourselves out. Try not to stress yourself out. The Queen of Swords is really about you learning how to sift through all of those incoming messages. Hopefully that makes sense. Like all the incoming messages, so you can decide, hey, let me start focusing on something that energizes me versus something that drains my energy. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Four of Cups, and also the Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing victory for you. So there's some energies that have been trying to come up against your spiritual gift, and guess what? You were victorious over it. So again, you don't have to give it. It's almost like God is sending messages to you all to just be on a need to know basis, not for you to sit in that energy and just be overwhelmed by it. This is where instead of you just letting that toxicity sit in your water, let's just imagine you got a big bucket of water, right? And that toxicity is sitting in your water, like this information came down to you. God wants you to physically get up and toss that water out. And what that looks like, Pisces, is listening to sacral chakra music, allowing it to, this week, right now, is focusing on self-love, like deep, deep, deep self-love, because Everything that source is bringing to the surface is all of the unhealthy feelings, all of the wounded feelings, and that could be from your childhood, not just recent. Allow source to flush all of that, flush all of those toxins out, like bring it to the surface, so you can take action and say, oh, no, 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 this over here, I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this, right? And so instead of sitting around overthinking it, ruminating over it, source doesn't want you, because it's draining to sit there and ruminate over somebody's plots, plans, schemes, and traps behind your back. Every time they send something negative to you, source is like, okay, Pisces, I'm telling you for the purpose to never go back to this. Not for you to sit there and let it sit and just let it cause you to be sleepy and drained and upset, and I don't know what to do with this, and am I losing my mind, or to start drinking or smoking something or whatever, to kind of sort of check out. Sources like, no, I'm trying to get you to flush all of that out so I can send more money across your path. People who won't waste your time. People who will help you come up with creative ideas to make more money. So Source says, I'm only just telling you so you can stay focused in your light. That's all. That's the only reason. Source is like, when you're a highly magnetic energy, love and hate is attracted to you. But sources, there's specific energies. There's sources like, don't you ever go back to that energy, because they are just really just that toxic. If you don't think they'll burn you or cause you to just like cause your whole foundation to crumble, especially if you've been building your own foundation, like meaning you have been getting settled in a state or province or city that you decide, I'm gonna pitch my tent here, I'm gonna get settled here, right? Now I'm going to start connecting with my community and also the world at large. Maybe you have an online presence or something, and these energies are trying to just tear everything down. Source says you don't have to worry about that, because every negative energy they send your way is coming back to them at the same force. So every time their name or whatever comes across your path, toss it into a burning bowl. Recharge by taking a spiritual shower, spiritual bath. Like, get that energy out of your spirit, because see how this person right here is, they toss some things into a burning bowl and went on dry land, meaning I don't have any, the closer and closer I move towards my light, my emotions about a situation has dried up. Like a person coming out of the water, now you are on dry land. I don't have any emotions about it whatsoever. It's almost like, God, thank you for letting me know that somebody is still on a low frequency, talking about me, thinking about me, plotting and planning behind my back, which is unfortunate. You just gave me the fuel that I need to toss everything connected to them into a burning bowl so I can move on with my life. So allow this time, this moon in Scorpio, to uproot all of those wounded feelings from family members, old friends, all of that stuff that you may have thought, okay, I filed this away in file 00, locked it away because I didn't want to deal with it, and you may have forgotten about it. It's going to come back up. So use this week to do some more self-love, focusing on hugging yourselves, writing yourself love notes, all those things. I mean, they may seem corny, but I'm telling you, where you kind of sad and you look back at how much you love yourself and how much you've accomplished, those things can really put a smile on your face. So don't knock it until you try it, because everybody have those days where they just feel emotionally drained, and then to pull out a note to yourself that says, dear self, here are reasons why I love you. And you're not waiting for somebody else to do it. You did it yourself. So here we have the King of Cups. King of Cups lets me know that you're very wise, and you're also still very you're very wise, but you're also very knowledgeable. You're very compassionate. Again, the Queen of Swords came out twice. Queen of Swords came out twice. Here is your other ruling planet, which is Wheel of Fortune. All the time that you may have felt like you wasted in certain relationships, sources like, I'm going to give you all of that time back, and creativity and ideas. It's like so somebody definitely has a guardian angel watching over them, like keeping a warm flame around you, saying to you, hey, take some kind of action. You're a mutable sign. This is a mutable sign, but this is masculine energy. It's okay, Pisces, to tap into your masculine side of yourself and make a move away from that, like ascend higher, break those generational chains and cycles. Here we have the Hermit card. Somebody could be analyzing something. So like analyzing your next move. And I see you moving away from energies that's draining. Even people who seem to be obsessed with other people and trying to hurt other people. I see you like, I need to clear out my whole space. I don't even want to be connected to that kind of energy. I don't even want that in my water. So I see you not only breaking chains of energies that could be in your life right now when you feel like, you know, Two of Swords, this person like feeling like I was in denial about something, like why am I still connected to people who are evil and vindictive and who are always in, I gotta get this person back, I gotta hurt them the way they hurt me. Like, why would you even want to still be connected to energies like that? So Source is really saying to you, the Ace of Cups, to just express yourself to Sources like, I don't even want to be connected to that. Thank you for making me aware. I don't even want to be connected to those kind of energies. So that's what I'm seeing for you so far. Let's see what else we got going on, Pisces. Let's see what else we got going on here. Make sure I got, yeah. You got to be real careful as a water sign, because water, our bodies are made up of almost 70% water. And so anything can easily, you can attract any kind of thing through your ear gate or eye gate. You know, you got to be careful of what people are saying to you, saying around you, the things that you're looking at, you know, all of those things. You got to be careful of all of those things, because you are a highly magnetic sign. Okay, this card came out, the Six of Pentacles. I see somebody getting some money, some more money coming across your path, which means that your business could be increasing. Your business could be increasing. But yeah, Pisces, this is a time where you want to let this moon and Scorpio really identify toxic energies. You do not want to be around those energies at all. And because this moon in Scorpio is going to even cause you to break chains from family relationships that are toxic. You don't need any of that, because everything should be centered around your purpose here on earth. All of your relationships, family relationships, romantic relationships, all of those things. And so here we have the World card, the Fool card. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. We also have the Seven of Cups and also the King of Cups. Seven of Cups and King of Cups, World card and Fool card. So Source is saying that you get a lot more serious about closing out cycles. You were not a fool. So I do see somebody being optimistic moving forward, focusing on what rejuvenates you and getting as far away from anything that exhausts or drain you, any person, place, or thing. Here we have the Seven of Cups. This is dealing with temptation right here. You know, Seven of Cups is dealing with temptation. Like, I've been bitten by a snake. I'm tempted to kind of sort of find out what's going on. God, you're sending me messages. Can you tell me, get a little bit more? God says, no, I don't want you, because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I want you to keep walking towards your light. I want you to go ahead and get as far away from them as possible. So if you're getting frustrated because God is not showing you the whole, what they're going through, and oh my God, they're going through their karma. Here we have the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. So Page of Cups energy, we got the King of Cups twice. You're too wise at this point. You know that if God were to show you exactly what karma people are going through, that it would overwhelm you. Whether it's overwhelming you, and because you're a mutable sign, that's another reason why God don't want you to see exactly what they're going through, because it may even excite somebody like, oh my God, they did all of these things to me. Not to say that you all would do that, but, you know, somebody may be tempted. Like I said, this card is a card of temptation. And so here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, you're going to keep working hard on yourself, keep investing in yourself, keep earning your money. And also we got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups lets me know that fresh water is drinking water. It can be sacral chakra music, whatever it is that's helping you to heal your wounds. That's what it is. And getting as far away, when I can't even reiterate this, getting as far away from toxic energies as you possibly can, as far away from those energies as you can, so that you don't feel like, you know, I'm contaminated by those things. But surrender to the divine. Just ascend higher. If God is telling you get as far away from those energies in word, thought, or deed, even if you're thinking about them, this Source is like, flush it out. Listen to sacral chakra music at night. Just get that out of your system altogether, so that you can be in receiving mode of the things that you've been praying for. And like I said, there's a lot of wealth here on the table. And so continue working hard. Continue working hard so that you can receive exactly what you've been saying you wanted to receive. Here we have alone time. That's right, being near water, possibly on a beach or something like that, Pisces. But please stay as far away from any toxic energy so that you can allow these downloads to come through, so that you can have clarity of thought when you decide to release something. You're releasing it in love, with forgiveness, and moving on. Remember, Scorpio is a water sign like you are, but it goes to the depth of our emotions. And so it's not gonna, you may feel overwhelmed, Pisces, where you just feel like so drained you can't even, it's going to take you a minute to just come to your like really think that, okay, that's exactly what she was talking about. I was about to go to my workout class. I already feel tired because I had a dream about something last night. You're going to have to push through, like really really push through and say, you know what, if I scheduled it, let me show up and go, because at least I would have felt like, okay, I accomplished something. I can go back home and get in the bed later and take a nap, but at least I set something in motion, and I'm pushing myself to take action, so that you're not sitting around emotionally letting it drain you. Your number is 30. I am imaginative. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. So yeah, continue being optimistic. Like, try to push through. Even if, let's say for instance, you decided, hey, let's say for instance you have a date to like go hang out with friends or whatever, and you just emotionally feel drained, just kind of push through. Just let people know, hey, look, I won't be able to stay as long as I thought I would, but I just want to come and just kind of sort of talk for a few minutes, and set a timer or something, or on your phone. Just like you set a time and say, okay, at least I got out of the house, I got all of the elements, I got the air, the water, the you may take some water with you, the sun and the earth. I got all the elements, I recharged, and maybe you may feel a little bit better, but put the timer on anyway, just so, again, you're not absorbing. Sometimes you can feel like, okay, I feel fine, and then you don't even realize you're still absorbing everybody else's energy that you gave access to. So remember, everybody is dealing with doing a very powerful transformation during this week. So that's what I'm saying. We're coming up on Valentine's Day. Some people celebrate that. You don't want to be overwhelmed by that, because I guess Valentine's Day deals with love, like, I guess, if you celebrate it. But to stay focused on your reading, double down on the self-love during this time, because you do not want to repeat a cycle. And somebody is in a very vulnerable state of mind where clear messages are coming through, and source is saying to you, just protect your energy. Protect your energy as much as you possibly can, but protect your energy, so that you feel like once this is all over, I made it. I made it through. I made it through. I made it through. Let's pull an affirmation card, and then I'm going to give you the questions if you want the questions at the end for this new moon in Pisces. But make this a week where you feel like, you know what, I'm getting my rest. I'm allowing the downloads to come through. That's going to prompt me to get up and go around the house and get any pictures, any text message, anything that's connected to anything that has drained your energy, and just get rid of it. Like, just get it out of your house. Get that energy out of your house, sage, and then be like, I'm saying a prayer of release. Here we have letting go. Affirmations for letting go. I release what I can't control. I let go of doubt. I will not allow fear to stop me. I say goodbye to all that blocks my growth. I am weightless, free from burdens. I am shifting my perspective. I am free from regret. Failure is a helpful feedback. Yeah. So it's a helpful feedback. So there is no failure here. I'm just seeing like somebody's going through a tower moment, like an awakening. And so somebody may look at it as like, wow, I thought that maybe, time away, things would have helped. But source is like, no, you've encountered somebody who is operating from their lower selves, who is trying to destroy you. And so there's nothing you can do to save them, because we're not other people's saviors. So it could be several people, or it could be one person, but source is trying to encourage you. This is through Jupiter. And source is saying to you, take the high road. Take the high road and get as far away from those energies as you possibly can. As far as you possibly can. Here are your questions, Pisces. Here are the questions that hopefully keep you busy. First question is, so that you don't get overwhelmed closing out this cycle and getting to a new phase. First question is, could you keep opening up and breaking through the walls of protection and defense to heal your deepest wounds with love? Second question is, could you immerse yourself in gentleness and compassion in order to receive and channel true love? Third question is, could you become more connected to the universal unconditional love. Fourth question is, can you create healthy boundaries so that you don't take on others' energy? And that's what I was saying about like maybe hanging out with your friends or going to a gym or whatever. And if you feel like, hey, you know what, I feel like I'm kind of tapped out here, then you don't have to finish up. At least you started something. Like at least you didn't allow it to overwhelm you. When you say, I'm not even getting out of the bed, you said, I'm going to hop up, I'm going to just make an effort. And you did, right? And so, and then also, last but not least, is do you clean and replenish your energy daily? That would be yes, because we talk about it all the time, Pisces. Literally listening to sacral chakra music every day without fail, because you're the last sign in the zodiac, and you can be overwhelmed real quickly, and you don't want to take on other people's negative energy, so you got to flush it out every day. And you certainly don't want other people's energy that you've absorbed to cause you to drink or even do drugs, because of a way of escapism, or cause you to appear hostile or any of those things. So that's going to help you significantly. That is what I have for you, and I will see you all on Motivational Monday. Bye.